welcome to Tim Conley Drums. Today's topic is a sensitive topic for me because I'm going to be totally honest, I'm not a fan of award shows. I just think that awards at one time in the 60s, 70s, and into the 80s to some degree were actually a good thing. And real artists that deserved to win these awards, that were putting out really good songs, really good albums, they deserve to be recognized. And award shows back in the day were legit and really well done and entertaining. And nobody would argue that these artists didn't deserve what they got, the Grammys. But after about 1986 and up to today and the disgrace of the Grammys the other night, the Grammys have become a total joke, in my opinion. Now, the Grammys, I talked to some people that know a lot more about this than me, because really, I don't really know a lot about the Grammys. I'm a bit of a layman in that sense, but I do know a lot about music, and I know a lot about the process of creating music. Now, the Grammys obviously has evolved, it's changed over time, and now it's all about the almighty dollar. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't about the almighty dollar in the 60s, 70s, and 80s as well, but because artists just don't make money off of anything other than touring anymore, really. I mean, obviously, some artists do make money off of sales of, downloads and their records and merch and all that sort of thing. It does happen. But the main way to make money now is performance, which is the way it started back in the old days. That's how artists made money back in the old days. So it's all come around full circle. But what hasn't come around full circle is the talent. I got a list here of the winners of the Grammys. So I'm just going to go over some of the main areas. Now, album of the year. This is just brutal beyond all belief. Again, guys, you might disagree with me, and that's fine. This is just my opinion, but I think this is a disgrace. The album of the year was won by Beyonce. Cowboy Carter is the winner. She also won Country Artist of the Year, which to me is an absolute joke and a disgrace. Just because you sing a few country songs that are basically pop country songs does not make you a country artist. The old school country artists from the 60s, 70s, and into the 80s as well, they would be rolling over in their graves if they were having to find out what I just found out, which is the winner of the Country Award, an album of the year, is not really a country artist. Let's be honest. Just because you throw a little country twang on a song does not mean it's a country song. She doesn't know one thing about country. She's never lived any kind of a life. A lot of country singers sing about the hardships of being poor. They sing about their dog. They sing about their whiskey, their beer. They sing about their wife, their girlfriend, their love for their mom, their dad, their love for their car, their truck. Beyonce's not singing about any of that. She sings about making money. Write me a song that's going to make me a lot of money. That's what she tells the frickin' record labels. And it really bothers me. I'm going to be totally honest. And like I said, I'm not a fan of record companies who basically promote artists to make money. They don't have any integrity at all. Like real country artists that were in the lineup to possibly win, like Chris Stapleton, he must be just shaking his head. Now, Chris is great, but I think country album of the year should have gone to Luke Combs for his Fathers and Sons album. Now, I encourage you guys to go and listen to that real country, really from the heart. It's 12 songs about relationship between sons and fathers. And I'm telling you right now, it's 12 tear jerkers. Any songs that can affect you emotionally is a good song. Now, there isn't one, I listened to the Beyonce stuff. There isn't one song there that affected me other than this is absolute shite. That was my reaction. This is garbage. That was my reaction. If you listen to that Luke Combs album, every song touched me. Now, I have a son, but it touched me other than just the fact that I have a son. It touched me because the songs are well written, lyrically excellent, musically excellent, musicianship excellent, engineering excellent, the sound of the instruments excellent. Everything about the album is excellent. And the most important thing is it got a real reaction out of me. They're tear jerkers. They're beautiful songs. They're beautiful songs that hit you right here. Not like this, what is it called again? Country Carter, Cowboy Carter. Like, it's an absolute joke. Now, record of the year, I don't understand the difference because it had album of the year, Beyonce winning. Then it had record of the year, which was Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. I don't really understand record of the year, album of the year. To me, that's the same thing. But anyways, two different categories apparently. Also a joke. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Basically detailing his battle with Canadian rapper Drake. So, I mean, really, who cares? Two rappers battling it out. They've been doing that since the beginning of rap music, battling it out. And he wins record of the year. Also, Kendrick Lamar won song of the year, Not Like Us. The lead song on the album. I listened to it. I'm not a rap fan, guys, so to me, it was just a nothing song, even though there was some, when I listened to it, I was a little bit shocked at the fact that he is legitimately going right out, not hiding it, and attacking a Canadian rapper, Drake. But really, again, who cares? Chris Stapleton did win Best Country Solo Performance, which was It Takes a Woman. That he was the winner. Now, he was not nominated, but Luke Combs, the lead song off of the album, singing about his dad, the very lead song, Waiting on the Porch for his dad. What a fantastic song that is. I highly encourage you, if you like country music, to listen to Luke Combs' Father and Son album. And the lead song off of that album is called Front Door Famous. It's an excellent song. If you like something that's going to touch your heart, you got a dad, you got a son. You don't even have to have a dad and a son. It's just a beautiful song. In my opinion, that was the winner. But I don't get to vote on this. So let me tell you who does. So who votes on this? The Grammy nominees and winners are voted by the Recording Academy's voting membership, which is composed of music creators, artists, producers, songwriters, and engineers. So you know what that tells me? Record labels. And record labels want to make money. This is just total bullshit. It's got to do with making money. So who is the biggest star that they can promote to make the biggest money? Let's give her the award, even though she doesn't deserve it. Beyonce, right? Backed up by her husband there. They're both billionaires. And the industry knows that we're going to make money. So let's promote who we think can make us the most money. And it's just garbage. And all award shows are like this. I once saw, and I'm absolutely not a fan of pop artists really either, but Katy Perry got interviewed one time, and she said that she didn't like award shows, even though she wins awards and she accepts them and does the nonsense speech, whatever. I want to thank everybody. But she said in this interview that it's a hoax. I already knew that. It's a hoax. It's set up. They say people vote on it. It's all nonsense. They predetermine who they want to win based on what we can make money-wise and who they can promote. They're not going to take some guy, unknown country artist, could write the most amazing album, incredible album. And I'm not saying Luke Combs is unknown, because he's quite known. But how the heck that album didn't get in here nominated at least for Country Album of the Year? And in my opinion, Album of the Year, it was a fantastic album, is beyond me. But I know the reason is because they feel they're just not going to make the billions off of Luke Combs that they're going to make off Beyonce. So guys, I know this is kind of negative, but I'm just telling it straight, and I'm telling you exactly how I feel. I just think it's a bunch of nonsense. Now, Record of the Year, or sorry, not Record of the Year. Where is it? Oh, yes. Best rock performance was the Beatles' Now and Then. Now, I'm a huge Beatles fan. As you can see, I'm wearing a Beatles hat. And I enjoyed the Now and Then song. But again, sad to say, it's all about making money. The Beatles are the biggest band of all time. Let's make them the winner so we can make more money. Now, when John Lennon and the Beatles back in the day were winning Grammys, I feel like it was more legit and more deserving. I mean, Imagine, incredible song. Is anyone going to argue that Imagine by John Lennon doesn't deserve a Grammy? I don't think so. This one here, a little bit more debatable, but honestly, I mean, look who they're up against. The Black Keys, Beautiful People, Stay High. Green Day, The American Dream is Killing Me. I like Green Day, but there's nothing special about that song. Idols, Gift Horse. Pearl Jam, Dark Matter. St. Vincent, Broken Man. So really, out of that group of nominees, I'm going to pick the Beatles too, because it's a pretty weak group. So this is what I think about the Grammys. It's just weak. All the nominees, the artists of modern day, they're all a bit of a joke. I don't know. You check out my a video I did a few months ago about just how the music industry has gone downhill so much, and modern music really stinks. This Grammys that just happened, a few days ago, I think it just epitomizes how terrible the music industry is. We really need to revamp, rethink, and whoever is voting for this, which I just mentioned, get rid of them. But really, they're not voting. The record label is the one that's really just deciding who is going to win these dumb award shows. So, I'm not going to watch these things anymore. I did this video today. I wasn't sure. I hummed and hawed. Am I going to do this video, whatever? But I just had to say something, because I just think that it's just so terrible that they give the award to who they think is going to make them the most money, as opposed to who truly and genuinely deserves, best country record of the year and best album of the year. In my opinion, it sure as hell wasn't Beyonce. There's nothing country about her. She's a city slicker. Okay, guys. Anyways, that's my take on the Grammys. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think. And like I said before, I have no problem with people disagreeing with me, or saying something opposite to what I'm saying, or challenging me. Any of that, I have no problem with that. But a few people on my channel lately have been leaving some really nasty comments, and I'm not a fan of the nasty comments, so I just get rid of them and I block that person. So I don't tolerate any nastiness. I have no problem with someone having a different opinion, like I said. So please leave a comment. But if you decide that you don't like anything that I have to say, and I'm an idiot and I'm this and I'm that, nobody's going to see it, because I'm going to get notified by YouTube and I'm going to get rid of it right away. So don't even bother. All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching. And as always, stay away from the Grammys. Don't watch award shows. Stick to playing drums. See ya.